Oh, they're with you. Oh God, sorry, I didn't see them. Oh, they're quite. Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't. Okay, 1. So that she does need a 4-bed because she can't. So the girl
by law, they're not allowed to.
4-bed.
I've checked with solicitors.
Yeah, no, it's a 4-bed need.
Yeah.
And
as she's
what are you currently? 4-bed already, or what?
No, we're in 3.
3.
I've got 2 double rooms and 1 single room. The 2 eldest are in the double room because obviously I can't put the youngest in the same rooms because I've been told not.
Don't tell them where you're putting them because by law the council will then turn around and say it's okay. I already checked with a solicitor. Do not say where you're putting them. You just say you've got 4 kids in a house and that's it. Don't tell them where you're putting them.
Basically, and it's chaotic. There's not enough room to swing a cat.
So the property is very small, is it?
It's very small for 1.
And we suffer with damp, which the council already know about.
Yeah, damp's really bad. She's had bronchiolitis, 3 chest infections,
and we have.
And she's only a year old.
I already had someone come round.
From the private sector
No,
housing?
no, from our environmental health.
Yeah, no, the private sector housing. Yeah,
I called him in.
Okay, yeah.
Because I weren't having that.
What was the report then? What
was he tried to tell me it was because he didn't clean properly. But then on the leaflet showing the picture of damp, it was the same picture that was on the wall.
Yesterday I got sick and I was
picture
really
of the damp on his leaflet was the same as my wall, or same as the walls. And then he tried to tell me, you've got to clean them. We cleaned that with sugar coat. I painted it 3 times. I even got damp
mold spores.
Sealer.
Black
and I've even got damp things on the wall, on the seal, on the thingy, that little thingy containers. I've even put damp sealer on the wall.
You know the guy who came here from private sector housing?
I don't.
We can find it. That's not.
We can find it. Okay, no, that's. When was this?
Well, a couple. About 2 months ago.
So nothing's been done since.
My landlord, or should I, the agent, has told me to try and miss his phone call because he's got to do a follow-up. Miss his phone call, try and put him off. That's come straight from the agent.
Who's the agent?
Because he's being a pain in the backside.
And he's already been known to you lot for harassing women. He harassed her, which was right at the beginning. He's already been known for harassing women, this person.
I wouldn't see
him Jackie knew as well, yeah?
Somebody being there with me because he was really
now he don't bother her because I'm there. But that ain't the point. If you're going to have private people like that dealing with people, that ain't on. That shouldn't happen across the board.
The current issues are now.
The current issue is she needs a 4-bedroom. That's the bottom line of it. There's no other issue.
The stairs, I can't hardly even get the buggy up.
It doesn't matter. She's going to have a double buggy. At the end of the day, a double buggy, you can't get up the stairs.
When
you can't get down.
17th of
January. And she ain't going to be old enough to walk down the road on her own and things like that.
I've got.
Yeah? So this is going to be your 5th child or 5th child?
5th child.
And no, it definitely was not planned.
No, that's
good one.
I mean, the thing is, in terms of Lakota, right? We could ask Lakota to look at the overcrowding issue, right? And see if they're going to win to reban. But you know,
they're not going to reban. They're not going to reban. They'll be
it's going to be. It has to actually be really serious. So in terms of permanent accommodation, you're still a very, very long way off, right?
I don't care whether it's.
So let me explain. Yeah,
I can tell you, I've even looked into getting loans.
Okay, so let me explain.
It's a struggle, as I tell you. You know, we are struggling.
It's not. No, it's not the case of struggling. I'll tell you what. The fact is that I know you're not going to get from the council the deposit or whatever back from this landlord. Not the landlord itself, from the agent. Because the agent is dodgy. Right? But I'll tell you what, as soon as he says he ain't going to give you your money back when we move out, I'll hit him with a counterclaim that I'm going to sue him for damp.
Right. Yeah, that's not a problem. You know,
that's a separate issue.
You will get your funding back. That's what I'm trying to say anyway. It might be a bit long haul, but you're going to get your money back for the deposit you paid out for her. Now, technically, I know what you're going to come back with. If we rehouse you, because Mr. Bennett Hayward's with you now, he has to half of the deposit up. Because it's private. No, you pay the deposit as well with it.
No. There's certain condition we have to satisfy.
Yeah.
If it's an existing DL case, our protocol is that if somebody is asking us to system again, we have to get a confirmation from the landlord that there's no rent arrears. This is protocol. Please.
There's 192 rent arrears. This
is our protocol for everybody. Okay, we have to follow that. Because as you know, our files are all audited. It's the taxpayers' money. We have to spend it, and we are accountable. Okay, so please, we have to do for everybody. Right? Okay. So we need to make sure the rent is. When we go to our manager or he gives to me to sign, I will look for the confirmation that there's no rent arrears,
no council tax.
No, there is no damages. Obviously, if there's anything outside it's not your fault this damage is caused, or the renter is not your fault. We will
to be honest take that into account. You would get wear and tear anyway because you've been there over 4 years.
We do take that into account.
As long as there's no malicious damage.
Malicious, that's
right. That's the most important.
Yeah.
But, you know, we've been...
I have, basically, when we was going to move last time, there was the van beds, but unfortunately they fell on top of each other and crushed the inside.
That's his bed.
Certain things...
To be honest with you, for free... How long have you been there? 4 years? 4 years. Wear and tear on beds for kids. No, he ain't going to argue.
Look, certain things, we're just going to say, look, it's just wear and tear, whatever. Right? We're reasonable.
Yeah.
We've been properties where they, fine, okay, so we'll come out and have a look.
We'll come and have a look.
I can give you a number where I can get a property now, where I'm out of your hair and she's out of your hair. Right? But it's a different council.
It's okay, we do consider our suburb. It's okay.
Yeah,
we still consider our suburb property.
It's not a problem. We'll pay the deposit.
No, but what I'm saying is I've spoken to him. He hasn't got one yet, but he had one. And it fell through because I was trying to deal with trying to get a loan.
Listen, we can pay a deposit for you to go anyway. Right? All we have to do is come out and have a look at the property. Where did you say?
Jamaica. He said anyway.
Actually, funny enough, a community local... You know what? No, seriously, what happened, local CLG, right, who deals with all the housing side of things, actually paid for a deposit for someone to go to Iceland.
Oh my God!
Yeah. They actually paid the deposit for them to go to Iceland.
Let's just hope you won't
right?
To the
so, you know, Jamaica might be cheaper, you know what I mean? As long as you pay for the flights.
Also, another thing is that before we pay the deposit, we have to make sure the rent is affordable. Okay, we don't want to put you in somewhere where it's going to fail.
She's going to be entitled to a bit more because it's a 4-bedroom anyway.
Yeah, no, but we will check all that.
And it's not the affordable because
that's the thing. He was concerned about how much would I actually.
Look, what we'll do. This is the best way to do it. We will come out and have a look at the property.
Right.
We'll assess it. If we think there's no malicious damage, and there's no rent arrears, we'll confirm. We'll pay a deposit.
Right. Okay.
This is going to be your biggest problem. Right? The biggest problem is no one is giving us 4-bedroom property. It's just stopped.
Right.
And the reason being, the central government have said to all landlords, we're not paying more than 12, 15. All landlords are saying, you know what, we're not interested. We're not even getting 3 beds.
But you know what? I haven't had a 4-bedroom for a long time. Before we were inundated with property. I did say to you, we had a conversation on Friday. Do you remember Mr. Hayward?
Yeah.
Same thing I was telling you about, that we are struggling. When I say struggling,
how can I put it?
Never experienced anything like that.
No offence, that isn't our problem.
I know, it's not your problem.
To be honest with you,
that's your problem as a private sector to sort out.
Yeah, no, but I will be honest with you. Even though you say it's not our problem, it's not your problem.
No, it is our problem.
In one sense, it is because see, if our hands are tied, unfortunately, your hands are tied.
No.
Because your options are wide as what we can offer.
What I meant is,
you see what I mean?
And it does have an impact on you.
Listen to what I was saying. What I meant by that is we hear this from the council exactly the same as you. And what I meant is like you would say to the council, that ain't our problem. You sort it. Yeah, can you see where I'm coming from?
Yeah, the thing is we're here to provide a service to you and to help you.
Exactly.
Right? This is the thing. But the thing is, if we don't have it, how can we offer it?
Yeah, I know. Right? No, I agree.
Just like we're telling people on Locarton now, sorry, you're never going to get a council house.
That's what I was
End of story. All local authorities are saying it. London-wide. Because they said it's time to start being honest with the clients.
We were told at the beginning I was the wrong colour.
That's what I was told.
Right, no offence.
Right, but that's a whole debate.
No, but I was quite glad she said it. It was from a Somali woman down there. I said, be honest with her. Tell her the truth. Is she going to get... She goes, I'll be honest. You want the honest? She goes, off the record. Wrong colour, wrong...
No, it's never like that. I mean, it's never like that.
You know what? Can I just say to you that... Can I say to you, Mr.
No, I didn't mean it like that. I'm not saying that's what she was told.
There is no doubt the system needs a massive overhaul, right? That's a whole debate that's being had in the whole country.
Even the MPs are saying, look, we need to cap the people coming in and everything else.
Based on that, that is totally wrong.
Well,
that is totally wrong.
You think that's totally wrong, but then on the other grounds, let's look at it from this. They're coming straight in from out of country, and what the thingy, the law states they have to house them.
You know what? People have got, a lot of people say that. I said, if we got issue, please take up with your members. You know you're entitled to it.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to what I'm saying is it's across the board. Every council is the same. Yeah. What I'm trying to say across the board is that the gist of it is what's happening, is what's been happening for years. People have been coming in from foreign countries, and the council have to legally house them straight away. With us, because we're English, they can put you in private.
It's not because you're English. It's what it is.
It's across the board anyway.
They look at everybody's circumstances, okay? Not your colour. I think if it's based on colour, we shouldn't be in the job. Seriously. You know what I mean?
I get told off for putting down I was mixed race because my skin's white.
Yeah.
I
mean, I think that's against...
I had to explain that my dad comes
from Bermuda.
My mum comes from Exactly. And she was like, no. And I had to explain it again. I even had to ring my mum.
She goes, no, you're white. She's going to tell you you're white. It's mixed race. You can't legally turn around and say it's right.
The question of colour shouldn't come into it.
Yeah, exactly.
It shouldn't come into it, but I can see where you're coming from in the sense that, because see what the debate's going around at the moment is, we're British-born people, we're living in this country, and someone comes from abroad and they get a council house. So a lot of people are upset by that, and that's something that MPs are discussing as well.
And what we're saying is,
and
the other thing I can see where
you're coming from.
The other thing I'm saying
that's not how they decide.
No, but the other thing I'm saying,
the evidence shows that
the evidence is wrong anyway. Overall, the way the council are working at the moment, this is stupid, because I'm seeing a lot of people that are on benefits getting houses, and in my eyes, they should be pushed onto the private sector. The people that are working, paying back into the society, should be given the houses first.
Well,
but,
you know, I don't think anybody would disagree with that.
But
do you know what I mean?
Yeah, everyone would say the same.
But unfortunately,
that ain't how the government works.
The people at the top haven't sorted it yet.
They won't ever sort it out.
That's the problem, right?
At the end of the day, I mean,
they want to make work pay. They say they want to make work pay.
We'll go back, it's not working.
But it hasn't happened yet.
It's not happened yet. It won't happen for years anyway. They're foolish up the top anyway. What I'll do is, if I go back home, give you a call with a agent over in Croydon in Thornton Heath.
Yes, I know it's about
can
we I will come out and do a pre-exit inspection.
I think let's do the pre-exit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If he does the pre-inspection, but I'm also on about, I'll get that all set up ready, then you do the pre-inspection.
Yeah, of course. If you find a 4-bed in Croydon, it's within the local housing house rent, right? And there's nothing much wrong with the property.
£1,225, which I know
we need to get the postcode of the property so we can check whether rent is affordable.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
It's alright.
Yeah, if